Badiashile still plays like he's in secondary.
I don't know that
secondary school.
That guy, I wish to meet him in person. I have so many questions for him, but
overall, I think we were playing the game without an iota of seriousness, an iota of like willpower to win the game.
Yeah.
Look at how Jackson was playing.
Even
he was in
if
training.
he studied something, Kopama himself,
He wasn't really.
He was not
bothered about,
we
you know.
knew.
Chelsea has narrowly advanced to the group stages of the Conference League, and it was against Servette. At home, we beat Servette 2-0, but in their home, which is in Switzerland, they beat us 2-1, and we qualified on aggregate of 3-2, right?
Yeah.
I think a 3-2 aggregate.
3-2 aggregate.
Guys, welcome to the show. I'm glad to be back. If you noticed, I wasn't around for a couple of videos, but Amando and my guy Drogba were able to, do justice to the podcast. I was away. Guys, thank you very much for your support always. Today we are here to have a review of the Conference League playoff against Servette. I think basically we did a review of the first game at Stamford Bridge.
Yeah.
So this is the second leg at Switzerland, and we are here to have a conversation around it. I think it was a narrow escape, if you ask me, because they almost equalized and even scored more goals. I don't know what you make of today's game against Servette.
Actually, I'm not impressed, to be honest. I'm not really impressed.
Right.
Even though we could see that the pitch is not as standard as it should be. But to be honest, I didn't even expect them to give us a tough time like they did. Even though, like you said, it's just a playoff game, and of course we've qualified even though we lost. But to be honest, I expected a lot more improved performance from the boys.
Exactly.
And I mean, it's still telling me that this is our second squad or our second 11 going forward. So if you need to be in the first 11, that means you have to work harder. I'm talking about those players who played today, especially Badiashile, Tosin, and Drewsby Hall. I mean, Mudryk, like I always say, he looks like a lost child to me. As always, it's like my brother said this before, that for him it's like he's getting worse day by day. So I mean, basically we should have won because it's Servette. I mean, it's Servette against Chelsea, but we didn't win. So even though we qualified to the next stage so I think it's fine.
Let me come to you. What do you make of the game? Chelsea Servette 2-1 against Chelsea.
It's very sad and devastating because losing against Servette in their home is very bad. If you go and check squad value, Chelsea, we are almost 1 billion plus. Servette, it seems 13 million squad, total squad. And how can you let Servette beat you 2-1? It's very bad. Yeah. This match has shown me that still certain players need to leave their club. They need to go. Especially our centre backs. We have 6.4 centre backs, and you can't jump
for what?
Like height. Okay. Yeah, height. And you can't jump.
Right.
Just certain basic. Our midfield was very poor. As Amando said, Modric, he was lost. That guy, I don't know what's his problem. Maybe there are some demons attacking him. Like, I don't get it. He's always bad. Right. Like everything Jackson was playing around. I don't know if he gets the ball. He needs to calculate, think before he takes an action. The match, it was very bad. But since we qualified, we are grateful for that. Yeah. But this match, the performance was very, very bad.
For me, I keep saying that we still have to keep calm. Yeah. There's in our last game we were able to win 6. I mean, a whooping 6-2. Now we come to Servette and it's a struggle to even get a point. for me, I tend not to be able to marry the differences between the game against what's the name Wolves and the game against Servette.
Yeah.
It's the same Chelsea. Yes, the players might vary, but I keep saying that if you're a Chelsea player, regardless whether you're a first team player or a second team player, when you meet a team like Servette, you should be able to punish them. You should be able to let them know what Chelsea is all about.
Yeah.
I mean, we can't keep like this and expect to move forward.
Yeah.
It's like we take one step forward and we take another step back. We are not going. We are not moving. All of us were excited. I mean, when Chelsea won against Wolves, we felt that, okay, this is what we want to see. This is what we want to be seeing week in, week out. But today, as you said earlier on, I'm quite disappointed.
Very disappointed.
I felt there are a couple of highlights to also take home. For me, Disasi was very good at the right back.
Yeah.
Though, and I'm also excited to see him come back from injury surgery, and then he's able to pick up and then be able to play good.
Yeah.
But Badiashile still plays like he's in secondary.
I don't know
secondary school.
That guy, I wish to meet him in person. I have so many questions for him, but
overall, I think we were playing the game without an iota of seriousness, an iota of like willpower to win the game.
Yeah.
Look at how Jackson was playing.
Even
he was in
if
training.
he studied something, Kopama himself,
He wasn't really.
he was not
bothered about
we knew. Like,
and with a little more effort from Servette, they would have won the game and even added more goals.
Yeah.
Because how they were playing, especially in the second half, they could have easily scored because our defense is always disintegrated. Anytime the ball is coming, it's either Badiashile is not at where he's supposed to be, or the ball will go past him to his marker. I don't know what exactly is happening, but we just have to keep hoping that things will get better as time goes on. But then I think the transfer window is closing tomorrow.
Yeah.
Chelsea better buy a defender.
Yes.
Chelsea better get a defender.
Hopefully it can happen, but I don't see it happening.
It should happen. There are so many errors in the back line.
It's becoming a problem.
If you study the good centre backs we have so far, Cole and Fafana, even those two players,
they are not top class.
They are not top class.
You can't compare them to the likes of Liverpool's defense.
Van Dijk, just
Saliba.
look at Saliba.
You can't compare. I mean, these guys to those, and we are all competing in the same place. So at the end of the day, we equally need to beef up our defense.
Yeah.
You rightly mentioned that the moment the ball goes past the midfield, we are in trouble.
We are in trouble.
And that is exactly what
occasions
happens.
it happens that
Exactly
way.
what
Several
happened.
occasions.
You know.
Anytime the ball just pass through the midfield, you can easily feel the danger. So
Man.
I think for me, what I also emphasize on is the positional play of the players.
Yes.
Like, I mean, we could see how the Servette players were just running around them, picking even loose balls.
Yeah,
You see them picking it. For me, I still think there's a lot of work to be done concerning
a lot.
the positional play. Even Enzo Maresca himself mentioned this in one of his press conferences, that they are still working on the positional play, both in possession and when they lose possession.
Yeah.
And I think it cost us the 2 goals this in this match. The first goal, Badiashile, as usual, didn't take on his marker or didn't mark his player, and then the ball came to him. He usually, I just don't understand how he reads the game. I mean, as a centre back, he always want to be close to his partner. Either he's playing with
and you remember I was arguing with you that where the position he was playing wasn't where he was supposed to be.
Yeah.
Because if you could see, Tosin was right behind him where the ball came through.
That's bad position.
Especially when you know that most of the times your left back goes up.
Yeah.
So you should be able to spread a little bit wide.
That's it.
So that
But
it's
he'll
even
try
at
to
the back.
close.
But you leave space at the other end. They take advantage of that side and they'll
That's
punish
what I'm
you.
saying. And the second goal was from him again.
Mistake again.
He gave a faulty pass. Then when the ball came, the cross
They couldn't jump.
He didn't try.
Paused. He
just didn't jump.
He freezed.
And he's fan of doing that. Like they'll cross a ball. Just look at the height. He wouldn't jump. It cost us so many goals last season.
Oh man.
Yeah, for what I've studied, this match has really like sold out some players that they are not Chelsea standard. And since the transfer window is still open, they should let some of them go.
Yeah.
But they're actually like, I don't know what he has done to Enzo Maresca. It seems he's using Juju. Like Juju to cover. Enzo can't see what we are seeing. I don't know why, because from the stats, every match Badiashile plays, there was an
problems.
error.
Yeah, there were problems.
If not error leading to go.
Yeah.
And he's bad. And today, what I studied was the pairing in the midfield. Enzo and Driscoll. It was very bad.
Driscoll was lost in the game.
He was lost.
Well. He wasn't.
That pairing, we beg you, Enzo Maresca, don't do it again. The pairing was very bad.
Yeah.
Very, very bad.
Yes, and I've even beside the defensive errors and blunders we have, we should at least make our chances when we get there.
And you remember I was telling you that when you are seeing a lot of mistakes from the defense, the whole team is lost.
Yeah.
The forwards, the midfield,
Everywhere.
they are not able to play.
Yeah.
It's when they are able to play that we don't see the defense a lot more.
That's
but once
true.
the balls are coming through, definitely it's coming to the defenders.
Yeah.
And a little error, we see, the mistakes all over the place.
Yes.
And,
So
and
I think
for me, our keeper, I don't think he was like really helping too. He was too down.
I mean,
He was
he's a newcomer, so the commanding power he still needs to learn it.
We shouldn't put those kind of mentalities in. He's a newcomer.
No, but
he's
that's the
still
reality.
young.
That's the
pay
reality.
you.
There
fact
was
is
an
that-
incident he wanted to shout.
But he
They
couldn't
pay
shout
you.
loud.
You are
Yeah. I
taking
was
money.
telling you. That's the fact. But we are human beings. Sometimes some of these things play out automatically.
Yeah.
I cannot come to a club new and have that authority to shout on players that have come to meet.
But Prince,
Yes,
as a
it's-
professional, certain things are there.
I
It's
understand.
normal. It's part of the work.
It's normal. But then you cannot do it to some extent that
Yeah.
you should do it.
Yeah.
You just have to, grow into the squad and also be able to command that, standard or that ability to
Right.
do certain things. For me, with regards to that respect, I think he just have to. He's just doing what he can do, but then he's not able to do over certain lines because it will be. And you remember, don't forget, every team have senior players and all of
Yes,
those things.
yes.
You cannot start to do certain things, especially a newcomer.
And one thing
won't-
is really disturbing Chelsea Football Club. The age 26 thing they are doing is disturbing us. We should get experienced senior players into the team, 1 or 2.
Yeah.
Right now, our age average, I think the highest is 20. I don't like, is it 25?
Yeah, 24, 25.
Yeah.
We should get experienced players who can like groom the young ones for them to look up to. But currently, we don't have any.
And
they are
remember,
all young.
I keep
and it's
saying
not- it's
that.
not
You
working.
see, as we are trying to create a future project, let's not forget of the now.
The now, yeah.
It's also important because at the end of the day, we are here because of this same issue, inexperience and all of those things. We are playing Servette today because of that.
Yeah.
So we don't have to repeat the same mistakes because if in this particular season, if we mess up again, we are going back to that same spot.
Yes,
You see,
we'll
so
go back.
I think, yes, we understand the fact that it is important to build a project for the future, but blend it with the
Blend
now.
it.
Now, yeah.
So that at least you give the fan base some excitement as
You build
the
the
team, you
project.
build your team and all of that. But you don't just concentrate on all the, only the young stars and then you forget about bringing experience that would help. Just look at what is happening at our defense.
Yes,
It's just the lack
when
of
Thiago Silva
experience.
was
Thiago
there.
Silva is not there. It just shows clearly.
Yeah.
You get it. So who are you bringing to be able to, do at least what Thiago Silva would have done? Nobody.
Nobody.
And all of these complaints about, he's a new player, is because of inexperience.
Yeah.
You think if Jorgensen was some experienced keeper that was
Keeper,
brought somewhere,
yes.
he would have still have that courage to command the
That is
defense.
true. That is
But he
true.
doesn't
Get
have that
a keeper from,
credibility
is it
yet.
Villarreal to
You get
Chelsea.
it. He doesn't have that credibility yet. If it was somebody like a keeper from somewhere, like let's say
Courtois was coming back.
this guy was
Black is coming.
Or Black is coming.
Those kinds of, they have the profile. They command a certain kind of respect. But Jorgensen, until this transfer to Chelsea, a lot of people didn't even know him. You get it. So for me, I think we should just they should also understand where the fan base is coming from.
Yeah.
We cannot say because we are building a team, then we should just accept all of these kinds of performances. I don't know what you make of that, but for me, I think it is really important we get some experience in the squad.
That is true. I think experience-wise, every team needs experience. This our current Chelsea team doesn't have it. That also plays a very key role in every position that we have in the field of play. Defensively, because they are the last line in the field, they see everything. They see whatever that is going on. They are the voice of the team.
Yeah.
So if there's no voice in the team, usually you have a problem. When we come to the midfield, it's something similar. It's something very similar. The midfielders are those who connect the defense to the attack. So if you don't have that kind of command in your midfield, then the connection of the team is going to be very poor. When we come to the final third of the field, which is always the attack, we are having a problem as well. Finishing up chances, finishing up. Clear-cut chances. Yeah. We could see that in this game. Chelsea could have at least have 4 to 5 goals, especially in the second half, when Cole Palmer and Jackson all came in.
Up front.
Clear cut chances, but as usual, we couldn't finish them.
Yeah.
That is, if you have an experienced centre forward, definitely he will. Out of 4, he will be able to finish.
I don't even want to believe that it's because it is Conference League.
No,
because it cannot be.
No,
it cannot be. Because it's Conference League, everybody's playing the way they want to.
No.
They were playing their best.
It cannot be.
Badiashile, he doesn't know.
Actually their
because
best.
It doesn't make sense for you to beat
so
a Wolves.
if you are playing
like
your
you
best
did,
like this, then what are you doing in Chelsea?
It doesn't make sense.
That's the question.
If you are playing, if this is your best, what are you doing in the club? You are not supposed to be
question.
there.
And you know what? That's why I like this guy, Renato Vega. He doesn't look like a new player.
Yes.
Already he's stamping his authority. Whenever he's on the ball, whenever he's going for tackle, you will see the seriousness, the passion in him.
Yeah.
I don't see that in
Dewsbury Hall was also
very bad.
Like
very bad.
I don't know. Like though the whole team was just sluggish.
He was worse.
He was worse. Like clear cuts, ball control.
Yeah.
He couldn't control.
Faulty passes. And all that, yeah.
And today, like our faulty passes were just all over the place.
I just
all
hope,
over the place.
Yes, and I just hope it's because of the fold or the pitch.
Yes,
or maybe.
Hopefully.
That is what I'm hoping. If not, if this is our best, then we're in trouble.
Wow.
It's going to be a long season.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
And the next game is against
We should just brace ourselves for a lot of drama and a lot of drama from Chelsea.
Yeah.
Well, hopefully things will.
I just want to believe it was the pitch.
Yeah,
because you could see even if the ball is rolling, you will see it bouncing.
No, but we didn't also see that excitement of play in the boys. We didn't like. If it is the pitch, probably we'd have still seen that excitement, that willingness to play. You go and then you miss the.
We only saw that in the first 15 to 20 minutes of the game.
You get it. If it is the pitch, well, you go and then you miss the balls. Then it's understandable. Maybe you pick the ball and you slip. It will be understandable. But that edge wasn't there.
If you remember that situation, Jackson, they gave you a ball.
Yeah.
He went to the corner side. I don't know what he was thinking.
He just played the ball.
He just played the ball
like as if he was giving a pass.
Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. Let's hope is the cause of the pitch, and then everything changed right after Chelsea scored. Everything changed from that moment. Then Chelsea were now suffering.
As
Armando said, let's pray is the pitch.
It's bad.
Let's pray.
If not, we are really in trouble.
It's going to be a long season.
Yeah, Charlie. It wasn't a good sight at all.
Yeah.
I wasn't really excited at all. But I mean, we are not saying this because we are doomed. How do they call them? Naysayers. This is what we genuinely feel. And for me, when they do well, we can't but praise them.
Yeah.
But when they don't, we just have to say it. At the end of the day, nobody is supporting the club because we want them to go and fail. We are excited when they win. So when they don't do well, we have the right to say, air out our grievances and what we feel.
Yeah.
So nobody should feel that we are.
No, but Prince,
and you remember even during preseason, the way things are going, it's preseason. We are here. We are here. We are here. 6-2 against Wolves. Let's not make that.
Even the Wolves one. Let's not lie. I don't know what happened in
the second half.
Got that 6. It was bad.
Right, guys. I think we've any final.
Yes. I would like to add something. Let not just lose hope. At all.
Of course. No.
Remember,
where will we lose hope and go?
No, remember.
Chelsea for life.
If you lose hope, you are still inside.
Chelsea for life.
That's what I wanted to say. Like, this is not our first 11 or just the team that will be playing regularly. I think this is just
one thing. We still have to see a lot more.
One thing about me, I want all the boys to come out, play very well. So Maresca
they'll be headache.
If he's going to make selection, he has to sit down, think overnight. Who am I
remember
supposed to play?
I keep saying that. You see, Chelsea is that club that even when you are not playing the first team, you should still be a good second team player that can replace anybody.
You come and give changes. Prove to us that you're a super sub.
You should be in the first 11, but just that you cannot. But it doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
But it shall be well. We shouldn't lose hope.
Of course.
Let's just take the Wolves game.
Of course.
As a case stick. For me, I think I'll still stick with that game.
We should watch this one.
Yeah, this one.
I've already moved.
Let's just move on.
Watch out, Crystal Palace on Sunday.
Over the weekend.
Yeah.
Over the
We're definitely
weekend.
going to be bringing you a lot more.
Palace will give it to them.
That.
So.
Guys, we're still finding ways to bring you welcome to Stamford Bridge very soon. You know, these things are quite expensive and we are doing these things on ourselves and all of that. So, and very soon we would have to find a way for the fans to also support the channel in one way or the other. People who really love what we do. We would want to, find ways so that you can also express your support financially to support what we are doing and as well. As usual, my man Armando has been in the building.
Yeah.
And also
today no celebration. Today no celebration.
Right, but then Prince Hamdan, super excited to be back again and expect more from us. And also don't forget to leave your comments in the comment section. Let us know what you think. And as I keep saying, just let's do that with some decorum. Let's respect each other. We are all fans. Yeah. Nobody's a coach or a tactician here. Yeah. We are all speaking based on our opinions. If you are sharing your opinion, share your opinion. No opinion is superior than the other. Just share it, and then we have a very, respectable conversation. That is what this is all about. This is the kind of community we want to build. Yeah. Right. So leave your comments, and if you're watching for the first time, make sure you subscribe to the channel. As usual, we'll see you in the next one. Peace. We are out.